Hi guys, it's a pleasure to meet you again. My name is Brian Muridi. I know you have met with a lot of you, maybe in meetings, uh, Zavijana, those forums, maybe universities, high schools for those whom have been their preachers sometime back there. Na kidogo nimekuwa nimepotea, I'm back again. So I feel like it's a time now we talk to one another, we help one another, we bring solutions to one another because a lot is happening, a lot is happening, a lot is happening, and it's high time we work as a group because someone said if you want to go far, go as a group, go in pairs, but if you want to walk fast, walk alone. So I don't know where to start from, but I feel like a lot of young men are getting lost not because they don't have the knowledge or the capacity to hold themselves, but they're trying to please others. The peer pressure, which is not bad. Currently, this week and last week, I've been working on my YouTube channel as part of my time. I've spent more time on reaching to young people. We have been talking about mental health as I will upload that video very soon by the end of the day. We have also talked about dating as one of the reasons that is making a lot of young people also not to be stable enough to focus on what they are supposed to be focusing on, that is their life. So today I just want to share a few things that I feel like maybe they may help one or two people because I'm not after the multitude. I'm after that one person who is looking for guidance. I know many have been asking me where I've been, what I'm doing currently. To begin with a little bit of my introduction, currently I'm working on my upgrade on computer science. I'm also working with Jumia, and personally I'm doing web pages. There's this Primtech company. It's mine, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. A lot is coming. Great things are coming, and I'm literally also not ready to wait for what is coming. Maybe so I can't say it's tomorrow or next year, but along the way, I know you find those things. So guys, there are those people who maybe have challenges with the financial issues. Maybe you're looking for where to find money in a fast way. So as for me, I can just say this is Kenya. As you know very well, things come, the trend, zinaenda. Literally, Kenya has been a country whereby iko in a disparate situation. The here gig is here, the all of them crowd there. Wanasikia tena kuna hii online platform and it's paying very well, kila mtu ako hapo, so hata inakuwa na traffic. I think it's because of how Kenyans are too ready to work but lacking the right platforms for them maybe to have that thing. So guys, I do some of the online jobs, but I can't promise you to give one or provide one platform for you. But I would just tell you, platforms are there for you to work for. But the thing is, do you have the substantial skills for you to provide maybe to those who are making those platforms or those who are uploading their jobs every day? Because we have a tendency of tunasikia kuna gig we down, tuna crowd hapo, wengine hata hatuna skills. Jobs ni za kuprogram, you don't know how to program. Jobs ni za ku write articles, you don't know how to make one. So it's the time we work on ourselves, most of our skills, and There's this guy, I can't remember his name. He has always been talking about skills, 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 skills on TikTok. I would also back his idea and tell you guys it's all about skills. Run after skills. Every day work on yourself, and then don't give yourself a lot of pressure because other people are making it. Just give yourself some time. Make plans for 10 years from today. Where do you want to be? What do you want to have achieved? By the end of the year, at the share of what you want to achieve in 10 years' time, what have you achieved? Ask yourself, what have you achieved in the first year of that time that you want to, the lifespan of what you want to spend or achieve in 10 years. So I would request you just take your time, write down what you want to achieve, write down your vision, then break it down. Is it in 10 years from today? Where do you want to be? There's also in high school. When back when I was in high school, I was I used to talk to my, I was a CU chairperson, and I used to share a lot with my young fellow brothers. And mm, I think I used to have a very huge dream then. I can say literally I don't have a big dream, but how I worked on myself that time, I used to balance the school time and what I want to do maybe in future. So I started working on programming. I started doing certifications on the same. So I will spend time when I'm not in class, either I'm rugby pitch. I used to play rugby back then. Usione sina vibe sahi. But when I'm not in pitch, I'm doing something on programming. So I started doing that, and after some time, I got the first certificate. Few months after I completed my high school, because at that time I didn't have enough money to keep me going and maybe working on my other skills. I started doing. I got my first certification. So back then in high school, I used to sell set books so that I can raise money to help me pay for those certifications. I started making money, small money. Those money I used to save and then pay them to wherever I used to do the certification from. And it was an online platform. So I started working on it, after I completed in high school. I was somewhere not, I can't say it's a bad place, so or a situation. I started working on it, and mm, several years from there, boom, I decided I want to also do CCTV installation, since in my place there was a problem, there was an issue in security. So I decided to solve that issue. I went back to school, started doing CCTV installations package. I got a certifications, but that one was a irrelevant certification. Yeah. Later on, that's when I decided to go and upgrade on what I've been aspiring to do, that is computer science, in one of the university in Kenya. So guys, I'll just tell you one thing. I know many of you maybe have been asking themselves, where should I start? How will I start? But the thing is, if you start, if you give yourself, if you collect yourself, give yourself confidence and believe in God, start working on whatever you want to achieve today. Write it down. Start working on it. Ask yourself, what do I have right now? So many young people have what it's needed for them to start working on their dreams, but they are still looking for other things outside what they don't have. Na kazi ni kulalamika tu, so like ni kama tu venye unapatanga a rich kid has bike, they have toys, but then when they go pass a kid whom maybe is from a humble background and has those toys made of bottles. Yeah, you know them, those toys that are cut, and it's a stimulation of the a car. Hizi vitu tulikuwa tunakata, unatengeneza inawekwa miguu ya vifuniko. You realize that those kids will start crying on the same end azinaoni ako na toys zenye zimenunuliwa, naangalia ile ya ule mwingine. So the thing is, appreciate what you have and start thinking how you can use what you have to get what you don't have. I like this man of called Jack Ma. Jack Ma has been mentoring me a lot. I have been listening to him with Bill Gates. And they are the ones who have inspired me to teach myself to work with people. Wherever I go, I try and make myself uh, how will I say it? I try and work with people no matter how they are, as far as they have what you need. Wacha kiburi mingi mse. Just humble yourself, work with them, you know what you want. If you start working with them, you can share what you have on the table so that they also open up and share what they have. But if you don't have anything now, what will you go and maybe share with someone who has been spending time in school and is a graduate? Uh, they see as if you're wasting time for them because you have nothing to share on the table. So, but if you have something, you believe in yourself, you have done that one, specialize in it, be an expert on that field. Currently, I've done several websites. I've been doing it, but now I feel it's a time I also help my fellow young people because unity brings people, or unity takes people very far, very far. I've seen many men as a result of unity. They have come from, humble background, but because they know how to network and also work with people from all different backgrounds, different beliefs, in one way or another, they must do it because, yeah, that's what we call networking. So I have one. As I'm telling you, this is one of my websites. It's one of my website. I hope you can see it. It's one of my websites. It's a personal one. You can see it has the about section. It also has the fact, and then there's that skills and the resume. You go down, there's the gallery. Go down the services, yeah, the testimonies, and then the contact section. So guys, what do I want to tell you? You have what you need. You have all what you need to get what you don't have. Start with what you have. Back then, I used to say, dude, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. But I came and realized that it's by getting what you have, it's by using what you have, that's when you get what you don't have. I use an illustration from the Bible since I've been preaching, and maybe I've talked to some young people using the example. When God was using Moses, when God was sending Moses, he asked him, Moses, what do you have on your hand? Because Moses was very confused. He used to wonder, how will I go there, Egypt? I'm not well. I'm not. I don't know how to talk. I'm not frequently talking, and God knew how you'll use him. So instead of Moses believing in himself and believing the process that God want to take through him, Moses used to see himself as a failure. So God asked him, "What do you have in your hand?" And Moses said, "I have a stick." And God said, "That stick, put it down." The same stick that was just a simple stick, a stick that he used to use it, the Bible says it's a rod. The same rod that Moses used to use and maybe chase the sheep and the goats turned into a snake. And that snake did a lot of wonders there at Egypt in front of the king. What do I want to say, guy? You only need three things as I mentioned. You need yourself. You need first God. He should be the great person in your life. Let him be the one who is taking control of your life. You need yourself and you need the Lord. You need yourself more so, and that's why you're supposed to take care of yourself. You're supposed to take care of your health. Uh, those who are taking drugs, it's high time you take care of yourself. If the drugs are taking you well, okay, I have no problem with that, but it would be better if you take food well, balanced diet, work out, and avoid drugs. Number three, you need the road. The road might be your talent. There are three things that will make you successful, and I've seen them making many people successful. One is skill, number two is talent, and number three is business. This road may be the three of the things that I've mentioned. The talent might be your skill. The skill is what you go to school to acquire. It might be a thing that you have been aspiring to get. That is the course, the skill. You have been aspiring to be an IT expert. You've been aspiring to be a doctor. That skill, God might use it to help you maybe uh, do wonders in this world, this wonderful world. And the business can also make you successful, but nowadays we say business might need some several know-how of here and there of how things work. So my little brother, my older brother, my fellow brother, I'll just tell you, don't wait for them. Don't wait for them to come and hold your hand. Believe in yourself, hold yourself, call God, and just start working on yourself. It doesn't matter what kind of skill or what kind of thing you need to work on. Anything you work on in this life might turn into your talent. Anything that you give you much of your time will turn into your talent. If you know you are good in football, spend more time on football. You have, like for me, I've divided my day into three times. I've divided my day into the time I'm supposed to be maybe in school or somewhere acquiring a new skill or learning. Number two, 8 hours I spend them on sleeping. Ile ya kulala. The profession do say that you're supposed to sleep in 6 hours, but I've added myself 2 hours because I am working. I am also taking care of my body. Number three,